You can look at my hair and it just seems so much healthier and silky and exactly what I've always wanted from my hair. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you something that is probably going to change your life. And that might sound a little bit dramatic, but it has changed my life for the better. So basically what I want you to know is that you've probably been washing your hair wrong. I say that because I've recently learned that I have been washing my hair wrong for 26 years and I would have never thought anything of it. But recently a brand reached out to me and they were like, listen, you need to educate people about what they're doing when they're washing their hair, and they're ruining their hair, and I've been ruining my hair. And so I want to tell you guys all the things that you've been doing wrong and what you can do to start washing your hair better. So luckily this brand reached out to me and was able to educate me on everything, and it really opened my eyes, and I started doing more and more and more research and looking into everything, and I'm like, wow, this is incredible. So I recently changed everything I was doing in the shower when it came to washing and drying my hair. And I can tell you guys, I have seen an incredible difference in the health of my hair and the texture of my hair, which is huge. I know I talk a lot about hair on my channel, and that's because I'm very passionate about it. And I've told you guys how I have pretty frizzy hair and unhealthy hair, and I talked about how I want my hair to be healthy and I don't want to straighten it and I don't want to curl it to have beautiful hair. And I really feel like following these steps has improved my hair so much where I don't feel like I need to do anything. I did have it in a little bit of a braid while I was at the gym just now, so there's a little bit of crinkles in it, but otherwise I feel like my hair is very smooth. I can run my fingers through it, and that is huge for me. I love that so much. So let me tell you guys what you've been doing wrong. So if you're like me, then for my whole life, I've gotten into the shower, I've shampooed my hair first, I've rinsed it out. Then I put conditioner in my hair because in my mind, I thought that the conditioner needed to sit in there and soak for a long time. So I would put conditioner in my hair, then I would go about the rest of my business, washing my face, shaving, exfoliating, whatever it is that I am gonna do in the shower. And I would just leave my hair sitting there, soaking in the conditioner, wet, and yeah, just wet, it's wet. And then I would rinse my conditioner out and get out of the shower and then go about my day. Come to find out, that is probably the worst thing you can do for your hair. And it makes sense. If you look into it, it makes so much sense, and it doesn't take much to figure out why. When our hair is wet, it has something called water fatigue. And basically what that is the water is absorbed into our hair. The cuticle is open, the hair is weak, it's stretched, and it's very brittle, and it's very, very prone to breakage. So basically, in order to have healthier hair, you have to shorten the amount of time that your hair stays wet. That is huge. So what I recommend and what I've been doing, and it's been amazing for me, is to get in the shower, do everything I need to do, keeping my hair dry, whether it's pulled up or even in a shower cap. And then when I'm done showering, then I can go ahead and shampoo and condition quickly and hop out of the shower. Now I know that might sound crazy because I think that we're not used to that process. Like we're used to thinking conditioner needs to soak, and so we leave it in as long as possible. But it makes so much sense. I saw a demonstration of a strand of hair that was dry, and I thought this was so incredible. And they were hanging little earrings on it, and then next to it they had a strand of hair that was wet, and they were hanging the same earrings on. And as they hung the earrings on the wet strand of hair, it started to seep, and the dry one stayed strong. The hair was just more stretchy and more brittle, and eventually it broke, whereas the dry hair was just fine. And think about it, hair being moisturized is not the same thing as hair being wet. So yes, it is very important to moisturize your hair using conditioners, using leave-in products, oil, especially your natural scalp that has incredible oils that moisturize your hair. But water does not moisturize your hair. The only thing water can do for you is when you drink it. Drink water, drink so much water, that's so good for your hair, but actually putting it on your hair does nothing. And it's the same thing for your skin. And for some reason, I knew that for a long time. I knew that you don't want to soak in a bath, it's not great for your skin. You don't want to stay in a hot, long shower, it's not good for your skin. But I wasn't thinking about my hair all of this time. So we know that we need to cut the water time. And how do we do that? I mentioned washing your hair at the end of your shower, keeping it dry as long as possible. Another huge thing you can do is using a type of hair towel or hair turban. As soon as I get out of the shower, I've been putting my hair in this hair turban hair towel wrap. And this is from Aquis. And this is actually the company that educated me on why I've been doing everything so wrong, and I'm so grateful for that. But this hair turban, I have talked about hair turbans in the past on my channel, how amazing it is to just wrap your hair up, and they're typically just like a microfiber towel, and they did the job. Like, it seriously was a big difference to me, but I could grab the other one and compare, but I don't want to like brand bash. This one is night and day different. It's not even, I mean, it's kind of like a microfiber, but it's completely different. It actually is kind of like workout material. It has some dry fit, which wicks the moisture out of your hair. This towel actually can cut the dry time of your hair by 50%. And it's huge, so all of my hair fits into it. And so I think this towel is a serious game changer. It's very gentle on your hair. It helps dry your hair much quicker, which is, like I said, the big goal. I definitely can tell my hair dries much quicker. This just zaps the water out of my hair, and I can tell a huge difference when I use it as opposed to when I don't. This is actually like the original hair turban. This is the pioneer of everything, and so they know what they're doing when they made this towel. So this is huge when it comes to getting the water out of your hair in order to prevent it from being brittle and weak and breaking. And so I definitely love using this after I get out of the shower. Another thing I wanted to talk about is how often we wash our hair. And it's become a huge trend to only wash your hair like once a week or once every 2 weeks. People like to push the limits, and there are reasons for that. Like, all the natural oils in your scalp are great for your hair. But there comes a point when the buildup is actually leading to follicle blockage, which prevents your hair from growing. And so make sure that you're not waiting too long. What I've learned actually is best is around 5 days. Once you exceed that, you just have so much buildup, and it's not great for your hair. So what I would recommend is like find that perfect day for you. For me, it's around day 3 or 4. And before you get into your shower, massage your scalp, like release all those oils, get all that stuff flowing around. The oils on your scalp can provide so much moisture for your hair. And then just remember, wash your hair, condition your hair last in your shower. Hop out, wrap it up, zap the water out, and let your hair dry as quickly as possible. I found for me, if I wear the turban for about 10 minutes and then I take my hair out, it's just a little bit damp, and then it air dries so quickly because a lot of that water is already zapped out. It doesn't need to air dry like normally it would have to. I think the hardest thing for me to get over it was the idea that the conditioner needed to sit in my hair, and they've just proven that that's not true. In fact, I think it's so much better to just rinse it out, get out of the shower, and then put in some type of leave-in conditioner that is actually meant to sit and stay in your hair. I think that is a great option as far as maintaining moisture in your hair. So I hope that this video was helpful. I hope it doesn't come off as too much of a shock, because I really feel like it's pretty intense. Like, that was a big life change for me, and it was like breaking a habit that I've done for so long. But I can just tell you, I will never go back. I will always and forever wash my hair this way, and I will always and forever just think about getting that water out of my hair as quickly as possible. If you're not subscribed yet, I would love to have you subscribe and follow along. I love sharing all types of hair tips and sharing products that I love with you guys that I just feel like have made such a big difference. So thank you guys, and we will see you in the next video.